Good morning, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you that live in the future. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you all. Ho ho ho. How. Hello, Quaker Oats. Hello, some security dude. I'm just a stringer. Oh, I see what you did there. I'm 44. You think that's the first time I've ever seen that? Come on, dude. That's funny. Joe, and Jason, and Gabriel. Well, Gabriel, I don't want to deal with it, and I'm nowhere near your city at all. I mean, I guess I am. For somebody who is in Australia, yes, I'm close to your city. For somebody who is around the area, I'm not. Hello, 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 Merry Christmas. Does it say LOUDLABS? No, it doesn't say LOUDLABS. It says Merry Christmas. It says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, True Freak, what's up? What's up, Triple X? I don't need that red Challenger. I don't. I really don't. New flavor? You just started stringing in Chicago. Right on, dude. Right on, dude. Have you met Paulie yet? Have you met Paulie? Remember me, I'm back. ED3, sure, why not? For someone new here, could you explain what goes on? Sure. That takes a long time to explain. How about you go to this main page called LOUDLABS News. There's a trailer on there for a show on Netflix. Click on that, then come back. We'll wait for you. No Pimp Bishop Magic Don Juan. So I know there's a Ken. I know there's a Ken out there, and then I know there's a couple new companies that have shown up in Chicago. Yes, Netflix. Go to Netflix. Watch Shot in the Dark. Oh, I'm reading what people said. What's up, England? Sweater is awesome, thank you. Yes, 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 it is. It is the holidays. It is Merry Christmas Eve. And if you're in the other side of the hemisphere, I guess you guys could start looking for Rudolph right now, right? You know Ken. Right on. Scott, Chargers, Chiefs record is tied. Who you got? Chargers, Chiefs. Do they play next? Is that the next who they play? Did the Chargers beat the Seahawks? I fell asleep. And not Chargers. Did the Chiefs beat the Seahawks? I fell asleep. 28:45, cancel at 155. Yes, this is like the real world Nightcrawler last night. Yeah, the Spider-Man sweater was pretty good. Seahawks won. Oh, damn. Check that out. Damn. Yes, I did see Jeff. I commented on the stream. Oh, right on. Trying to get good Ken company. Ah, right on, right on. Hawks won. Chiefs and Raiders and Chargers have Broncos next. Chiefs have Raiders. Chargers have Broncos. All right. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I don't know who's gonna. I don't know. The Chiefs are pretty strong. Chargers are surprisingly strong. But if you're a solid Charger fan, you can't expect much. You could just be happy where you're at right now, because you know how the Chargers go. It never works out. So maybe it's gonna work out. As the Rams go, good for the Rams. Your Bears can beat anyone. The Bears are doing good this year, man. The Bears have put an upset on some people, but I think it's LA's turn this year. And luckily we got 2 chances. What am I doing tonight? Sitting here talking to a phone. How close do you have to be to get a request? Close do you have to be to get a request? I don't understand the question, Dave the Uber slave. Look out for Chicago defense. Die-hard Cowboys fan. How's your night so far? Oh, my night so far is, it's all right. I got out late. I got out about midnight. It is, even though it is a holiday, it is still a Monday, so news starts earlier. News starts at 4 a.m. So I'm going to try to get something before 4. Once 5 o'clock rolls around, even though it is kind of a holiday schedule, they're on a skeleton crew, I still need to get something in before then. A stringer request. Still don't understand the question. Why don't you email me, scott@loudlabs.com. Scott@loudlabs.com. A stringer request. Yeah. You and Gardena tonight? No, I'm right here. Wherever that is. How often do police yell at you for being on scene? Not often. If you look at yesterday's stream, no, the stream, yeah, yesterday's stream actually, CHP was cool with me, and then the stream before that, Bell PD was cool with me, so you'll see. I don't know about no stringer app. I want nothing to do with the stringer app. No, Hector, I haven't. He's probably just doing his own thing, man. I don't even know if he's feeding. I think he's just out messing around. Mendez, of course I have. Of course I have. If you're not getting pulled over, you're not trying hard enough. If you don't get arrested, you're not trying hard enough. From what I understand, though, congratulations to Jeremy, the current owner of On Scene TV. He just became a volunteer firefighter for the city of Houston last Wednesday. So if you go to On Scene's Instagram, it'll say firefighter owned biz. It is true. It is owned by a firefighter. Although it's a volunteer firefighter, but he's still a firefighter. So congratulations, Jeremy. If anybody knows Jeremy, let him know I said congratulations. Right on, man. I remember seeing Jeremy at his very first, well, not his very first story. I remember seeing Jeremy for the first time at a story. It was a motel shooting. He was very rookied at the time, but I remember seeing Jeremy, not his first story, not my first story, obviously, but I remember seeing him for the first time. Would you ever want to work for CHP? No, because they're going to want me to be somewhere at a certain time, and if you know me, that never works out. I don't follow Jeremy on Instagram. Some of you guys might. So his name's I don't know what it is. I do know what his last name is, but I don't know if it's for me to say. So, but you can go to On Scene, and then you can figure out. You can go to On Scene's Instagram, and then you can figure it out. But congratulations, Jeremy. Right on. Scott, how have I been? I've been good. I've been good. No miso paste. That would be one of the stupidest things I could do. So it's Scott Late, not Lane. Did I go to the Borderline Grill? I did not, but my company did. Do cops ever pull you over? Yes. And do you have a license to have your radios? No. I'm not a CB dude. I'm not a transistor radio guy. Just a cameraman, guys. Just a cameraman. Just a cameraman in a big city. I'm just a little cameraman in a big city. Ho, ho, ho. What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. Where do we want to go? Where do you want to go? I don't have any shirts tonight, so don't ask for any shirts. Did that guy give you hell for yesterday's accident with the bus on Venice Boulevard? I'm going to say no. I'm also going to say I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? I think this Porsche is very confused. I mean, yeah, I am sitting in the middle of a parking lot, but still. Where can I get a trucker's scanner? Don't know. During the holiday time, is there increase of story happening? Kind of, yes, because more people are at home and more people are drinking. Yes, a lot of people are gone, but a lot of people are here. Do you have a radar detector on board? No. Go to the parking lot and you and Jeff were the other night. Go to the parking lot you and Jeff were the other night. No. That would be a CB. Look up CDV radio on Amazon. There you go, guys. Thanks for answering all my questions. Hey, did the new person who's wondering who I am go watch the trailer and come back yet? What up, Snoop Dogg? Red Bull's on you. What up, Snoop? Thanks, bud. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all. 420 Maddox, not too often. It's mostly getting off freeways you do, but they don't approach too often. And I don't carry change, so my answer is always sorry. I can't help you. If you just walk up to me and ask me for something, you're gonna get nothing. But if you're out there working and I see you collecting cans, I always save cans to give out to people, and I have them in my trunk. I don't collect cans, which means I don't go out there grabbing cans, but I save them. If I have one, I'll keep it. Matter of fact, I have one right now I can put back there. Thank you, True Freak. I saw that. Happy belated birthday. Oh yeah, it was my birthday. I'm like 44 and I finally got that line down. My 4-4 makes sure all your kids gonna grow. People were asking me how old I was, and I kept saying 44, and I knew there was a Tupac line, and I forgot it, but now I know it. I remembered it. My 4-4, make sure all your kids don't grow, or all your kids no grow. One of those. Tom Brady for MVP, only if he wins. If he doesn't win, no MVP for that guy. If he wins, for sure, but dude, it's not like it used to be for them. It used to be a done deal. It used to be a given. No more givens anymore. Not with the Rams in town now. Whoop, whoop. Phillip Rivers MVP, my wife will agree with that, but only if he wins. He is having the best season of his life. I love the emotion that guy plays with. I'm slowly becoming a Chargers fan, but I've been a Goff fan since day one, so well, I won't say day one. I'll say since day one with the Rams. I got jersey and everything the moment he got drafted. But I like the emotion that Rivers plays with. It's very, very, very similar to how I string. No, I'm not. I am not in the Harbor area. Join the Bolt gang. I went to a Bolts game last year. Took my wife there for her birthday. Great seats. Right behind the end zone, third row, second row, right next to the what are those things called? The Charger-looking wrestler, Mexican hat guys. Cowboys indeed. I'll tell you what I do like about the Cowboys. I like Romo as an announcer. That dude has some emotion in his announcing. I loved it. Romo has a good time announcing. That's cool. It didn't look like Romo ever had a good time playing football, but Romo has a good time announcing, and that's cool. I like seeing people enjoy what it is they do. I don't like seeing people miserable at what they do. Road and Line Christian, Road and Line Christian, code 3 incident 0235 RD 1672 with Valley traffic and identify. I don't know, David. I don't ask. They're in their car. I'm in mine. I can't read minds. So I don't know, dude. Does it pop off at midnight and just shots fired in there? Kind of. Alexander, I have noticed before. So stringers just point their camera out the window in South LA and you'll get pop, 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 and sometimes it sells. There's a parking structure in Linwood that I used to go to near St. Francis Hospital, and at 11:55 you'll see all the sheriffs go into a different parking structure across the street as low as they go. So between 11:55 and 12:05, no cops on the road. They're all underground, hiding from bullets that are falling out of the sky. You think I'm kidding? Ask a cop. Do. Tony Romo predicts everything. Well, he does have experience. I mean, he has experience, but I love the emotion he puts in. I love it. You don't see announcers put in that kind of emotion in recent times. And I'm not talking about just yelling when the play happens. I'm talking about how he gets excited when it happens, or how he's into it. And you can tell he's a quarterback because he's always on the side of the quarterback or the guy catching the ball. How about them Seahawks? Yeah. They did well. They ain't gonna make it far, but they did well. I wonder if Linwood is still that way. Probably. My grandparents are had a home in Linwood. Mike Singleton, Merry Christmas to you and to your family. In a few hours, it will be Christmas in Australia. Yes, it will. Merry Christmas to you guys living in the future. You streaming on that night? I'm guessing I will stream. If I can be here at the if I can be here at 11:59 to 12, that would be cool. Might even find me a Santa hat to wear. What's good, Scott? I don't know. Who cares about football? Well, Anthony, a lot of people. So there's your answer. And a lot of people don't. There's your other answer. What's your favorite holiday, Scott? Ow, that's a good one. I mean, I'm going to have to go with the obvious, Christmas, but that was when I was a kid. Now that I'm an adult, but I have kids, so I don't know. I mean, I guess my kid's favorite holiday is Halloween. It has nothing to do with candy. It has to do with dressing up. They're cosplay kids. What about the Kansas City Chiefs? Good team. They're doing good this year. They're going to piss off somebody. They're going to piss off somebody for sure. How do I feel about LeBron James to the Lakers? I love hype. And that is hype. Like when Britney Spears shaved her head, I know she was going through some problems at the time, but that was hype at the time. That chick was hype. So I was following all that Britney Spears stuff at the time. So I love hype, and LeBron James is hype. I'm just interested to see as the playoffs come along and that ball father sits down, and when he sits down and starts being an idiot on the court during the playoffs, and if that ruins LeBron's thing, because apparently, what is his name, LeVar Ball, or is that his kid's name? But anyways, the ball dad, him and LeBron don't talk, and LeBron's like, I like it like that. So if the father starts screwing things up for LeBron, I'm gonna be upset. That father's an idiot. Well, I take that back. He's not an idiot. He's just an idiot. What about the Dodgers trade? That wasn't cool. I mean, I guess that dude can go lick his bat somewhere else, but well, those gunshots? I think I heard some gunshots. Unless they're fireworks. Interesting. Let me see if I can have some. Ruthless, you mean another market or just the LA area? Because I could still move out and still be in the LA market, which don't worry about that. Yes, I did see that there were 2 shootings in San Dimas. And Northeast Division is really pissing me off right now. It's been doing this for a while. I'm gonna move. Let's move.
Unit of mental illness, 19140 LaHaye Street, Townhouse unit number 8. Suspect is the
Ruthless as a stringer, I can probably figure it out in any major city. As a streamer, I don't think my audience wants to see me string outside the LA market unless it's on occasion. But most people know me and like me because I'm, you know, South LA stringer. Or LA's stringer. Oh. I didn't have enough to go, enough force. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, Friday, this guy I knew was found in a burning car. It's a homicide. Oh, that sucks, Alexander. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Was there a unit that could respond?
Sorry, sir.
Southwestern Avenue, 3901 Southwestern Avenue, suspect now black 210, correction 210, 230 pounds, listening fleeing.
Downtown LA is scary at night. Actually, true feet, it's not. It's really not. Depends on where you're at in downtown LA. And it's not. It's pretty. It's much prettier than it is during the regular time. But I don't believe it's scary. It's only scary if you're scared. You're waiting for a story. Me too. Let's go over to this side of the parking lot and see if it likes our scanners better. Skid Row, yeah, that is scary. That is super scary. For multiple reasons. John, no. It doesn't affect us. It doesn't affect anything. I mean, I'm sure it does affect things, but it's not affecting anything here. The government and voting and our system and all of that right now is just hilariously not cool. But it's like I say when it comes to voting, and this is the younger Scott talking, not the guy who has voted before, and I don't know if I am going to vote anymore though, but the government shut down, and it's, how do I explain it? I'm going to, no matter what happens, I'm going to still do what I do. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go stringing, I'm going to see my kids, I'm going to feed my kids, I'm going to go golf. No, nothing's going to, especially here in America, nothing's going to change the next day. Like the government shut down right now. Oh my gosh, but look, here we are. Everything's still going. You still do everything and anything you need to do. The government shut down, but yet Alcan can still send me $9.99, right? So it's like nothing changes. Like if you vote, like let's say I vote and I lose. What's it matter? Nothing changes. I'm still going to do exactly the gas price might go up or a little, but I'm still going to do. Nothing's going to change. It continues on. Like the only time things will change is when somebody presses the wrong button and everything disappears. That's when things will change. But until then, nothing really changes. Correct. Al's not the government, but the government's not in charge of everything. That's my point. The government didn't shut down the internet. The government didn't shut down the world. The government just shut down paying people because of a wall. And I'm also the wrong person to be talking to about this, by the way. Remember that conversation I was talking about yesterday?
Roger. Be advised, there's several calls popping up that is associated with 1517 memo. I'll associate them with the start. Response to traffic. Intersection of Kansas Way is at
9. Chad, you're funny. What's my thought on that is the Democrats should worry about the next 2 years instead of trying to figure out how to get rid of the last 2 years. Like worry about the forward. Don't try to get rid of the back. The back has already happened. Whatever.
Boulevard in front of Hollywood. 21, Rescue 21, Engine 46, by Force 15, Battalion 13, and Battalion 1. Structure fire, 4067 South Central Avenue, across the 41st Street. Apartment A is an Alpha. Channel 9, TAC 12.
The fact that it's the fact that it's at an apartment is going to lead me to believe that's going to be nothing showing. That's usually how those work out. Just from experience. I don't know why, but anytime they give the apartment number, no big deal. And it's just a fire call out. That doesn't mean anything. That just means somebody might have saw a candle in a window. Ask Todd.
At 55, 61 off of 274. 1961, cancel to 2 handle.
Burnt food. Yeah, a lot of times it is food on the stove. Ooh, wrong way driver, 605. Vehicle entered wrong way. Now he's going the right direction. He figured it out. He figured it out. What part of California do I work? You almost made me say it. What part of California do I work? Southern California. Basically the Los Angeles area and the Los Angeles television market. Hi, London. McDonald's are in and out. Well, little broomstick. It's a good question. And they're hard. It's hard because if it's 5 in the morning and you're hungry, can't count on In-N-Out. And McDonald's been around longer. But if you're talking about health and a better tasting hamburger, In-N-Out for sure. But the Big Mac ain't a bad burger, man. It's not a bad burger. I mean, now it has a lot of competition, but it's not a bad burger. But as an overall, I'd say McDonald's because they have a... You could eat every day at McDonald's and not eat the same thing. You're going to have heartburn, but you can eat every day at McDonald's and not eat the same thing. Can't do that at In-N-Out. McDonald's does follow me. McDonald's does follow me. Happy Halloween to you too, Anthony. You can dress up like Santa Claus? Looks like we got some fog coming in.
Central, we have apartments over commercial. We have nothing showing.
Nothing showing.
No investigated.
Told ya.
Come up on channel 9 with your sides up. Press 106, press and route.
Is night better for stringing? Absolutely. That's why it exists. ED3, you can only string. I mean, in the LA market, for all other markets it's different, but in the LA market you can only string during the day on the weekends. Well, I mean, you can string whenever you want, but it's lucrative on the weekends during the day. It's not very lucrative Monday through Friday for multiple reasons. One, you're competing with all of the stations with their helicopters and with their ground crews. Alexander, thanks, dude. Thank you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, man. You're also dealing with traffic. So you have their helicopter, their vans, traffic. Strike 3, you out. It's no fun during the day. I've done it. I did it. No bueno. No bueno. Excuse me. Check me out, guys. I'm working hard for them donations today. Look at that. Anyone ate Red West pizza? I don't think I have. I think I have Costco pizza in my fridge right now. It's not edible, but I think it's still in there.
Rescue 14 on the radio has been added to the structure fire 4067 South Central, Channel 9 response, TAC 12.
Why are you being added to the structure fire? There's a waiver. Phase Dave, no ride-alongs tonight, but you can ride along with me if you're a police officer or a firefighter. You ride for free. Otherwise, cough up some dough, yo. How many calls you go to with other stringers there? Nicholas, most big calls will have more than one stringer. Last night, perfect example. That was a big fire. And
Engine 14, caller states they're on their way out.
I knew that I was going to not get any hits on that because the stringers that were there before me shot it better. And when I say shot it better, they had it better. They had bigger flames. I knew I was beat as a stringer, but as a streamer, I did as well. Seen LOUDLABS on KTL at 80. Do you get paid every time they show it or just once? It's just once, not every time they show it. And what story was it? Was it the Encino officer involved shooting? Or was it hopefully one of my stories? How much for a regular ride? It's $300 for a half night, which is 4 hours or more. $500 for a full night, which is 6 hours or more.
Good, Capital Light Force 5. We have
Thank you.
car with
Thank you for loving my channel. Vegas Girl 1. Encino. Gotcha, right on. Gabe, that was Gabe. Gabe did well. Package the deal? No, but you can split the deal. You can split the deal if you have two dudes. One dude's gonna be, doesn't even have to be a dude, can be a dudette. I know how the world is today. One person in the back seat's gonna need a cushion, but you guys can split that 300 by 2 people, or you can split the 500 by 2 people. No, I don't take EBT. And I don't think I want EBT in my car. And if you're spending EBT on me, well, that's why you have EBT. You obviously don't make correct decisions in life. Yes, I know that it's not always by choice why things go bad, but we're in the land of opportunity where you can figure it out. Arcadia's in Pursuit. That's way too far from me.
Copy, northbound Mitchell London, passing Manzanita.
Vehicle just ran a red at Sierra Madre. We're going eastbound Sierra Madre.
Eastbound Sierra Madre from Mitchell London.
Avenue, 2-story apartment. 3-7. Prefer we have GPS tracker on this truck?
From BMW assist.
Huh? So they're in Pursuit, and the police just said, "Do we have GPS tracker on this car?" And I was like, "How do you do that?" And they just said, "Yeah, it's a BMW with BMW assist."
Copy, passing Lima. And
Wow.
This vehicle, the keys were taken from a 459 residential in Monrovia.
So Monrovia had a burglary break-in. They took the keys and took this car. So it's a Pursuit.
Correction, it was taken from a 459 res in North Hollywood.
Anthony, yes I do. Yes I do.
Shut off at Sierra Madre and Hermosa.
So if they can track it, why can't they
Is
just
the vehicle stopped?
shut it off? I can't.
Negative, just the unit.
Why can't they just?
301, I'm 1022 in the Pursuit. Sierra Madre cut in front of me and I lost it.
Oh, Arcadia PD's mad at Sierra Madre PD. Put them on blast. Because they must have went into the city and then Sierra Madre said, "No, it's ours. You were not chasing somebody through our city." And then they lost it.
3-7.
3-7.
Bummer.
Stay on the phone, RP. Answer our list.
Last time we're doing so now.
Plus it's too far. I'm not that far.
On to the 6 version. 6936 out Cove Avenue.
Eastbound Sierra Madre north of Mountain Trail.
They found it.
Dictionary
35, we're at Vermont and Santa Monica, find no one.
Ruthless CW in South LA.
Yeah, closed circuit TV, patients inside the elevator on the north side of the station. We'll try the call back.
We'll try the call back.
Centrix.
Metro 35, roger.
809 at Centrix, 1205 and 6.
Darn. Well, Al, here's how I look at it. At that point, I would just spray myself and stab myself. Or somebody would stab me or spray me. No, man, I got my wits about me. I use my mind. That's it. That's why my head's on a swivel. I'm always looking around. I've been out here long enough. If you have a gun, you're going to get shot. So I don't have a gun, I won't get shot. That's how I look at it. What are the gun laws in LA? You're allowed to own them. No open carry, and you need a permit to carry one concealed. Yeah, Al, I don't think if I was to carry a knife, I would use it to like open things. I don't think I could stab a person. I really don't. Even if they were injuring or hurting somebody I know or love, I don't think I could stab them. I could definitely grab them, throw them, probably choke them, but I just don't think I could. I don't know. I don't see it. I have anger issues, but I don't think my anger issues could put a hole in someone. A gun, different story depending on the circumstances, because it's not so personal with a gun. You can do it from a distance, but with a knife, man, you're right up there, like getting their blood on your hands, and not for me, man, not for me. What do I normally do when I'm not live streaming? Play games on my phone. No, I don't play games on my phone. What do I do? Chill, relax, think, clean, move one mess from one room to another. I don't play Fortnite. Absolutely not. I'm a 44-year-old man. I don't play video games. Although, I am looking for a PlayStation 2 game to get my son that him and I can play together. And I haven't looked. So maybe I should figure that out today, huh? Any good suggestions? He has PlayStation. PlayStation 2 or whatever the newest one is. He has that. He has Spider-Man, but you can't play together. It's only a one-man thing. So, does your kid play golf? Well, I have a 7-year-old son, and yes, he has a beautiful swing. As a matter of fact, his baseball coach hates the fact how beautiful his golf swing is. I also have a 14-month-old who today stood up, grabbed the golf club, walked over to the ball, and hit it while standing up, all on camera. So he's been holding a club since before he can walk. He's been hitting the ball since before he can stand, but now that he can stand, he's actually taking the club, sometimes with two hands and properly, dude, 14 months and he's holding the club properly, and hitting the ball and laughing when he does it. He hits it and goes, ah! It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Yes, my kids play, and I might even advance their golf here in the near future here, but I ain't talking about that right now. Caught a good game you can play together, but he's also a 7-year-old kid, so I want something that him and I can play together. I don't know if I want to play, I want to do a quest like Zelda. I want to do something like that, something there where we can, like Army of One, but without us killing people all day. Something like that. My buddy and I, Todd, back probably 10 years ago, did Army of One. It's the last video game I played. I take that back. It's the last video game that I finished and played, and before that I never played video games until like Nintendo and stuff, but recently, with the kids I have in my home, I do sometimes find myself playing the Star Wars game. What else did he play? But I only play it if it relates to my world. But with the gift I want to get him, Nintendo Switch, can't talk about that. But I want to get something where him and I can play it together, like Zelda. Minecraft, no. I'm not playing Minecraft with him. There's no, that's not. Dude, whoa. You get 30 emails. Do you get any threatening emails from YouTube people, bro? I heard people be doing that to people in the YouTube world. Oh, I don't get any threatening letters from people. I get letters from people asking to take stuff down. And they always say, I don't want the family to see it. Then don't send them the link. Because the family's only going to see it if they're looking for it. And most people want to see it. It's free. What's free? Oh, Fortnite? No. It's free if you want to watch them dance. It's not free to play, but it's free if you want to watch them dance all day. And yeah, I watch my kids play Fortnite. Fortnite challenge. But no, I don't play Fortnite. No, I don't know what Star Chase is. No idea what it is. But I do want to, is there Zelda? Does PlayStation 2 have Zelda? If that has Zelda, then that's what I'm going to get. Yeah, I believe we have Lego Star Wars. I forget what we have on 360 on Xbox. Not gonna play GTA 5 with my 7-year-old son. I'm not gonna play UFC with my 7-year-old son. I'm not gonna play Fortnite with my son. There's a PlayStation 4, not 2. Whatever. Vegas Gorilla. Shh. His sister's getting that.
Engine 49, vehicle fire 14414 Adelpha. That would happen.
Well, they have both, Anthony. We have Xbox. Oh, we have both. We have Xbox 360 and we have PlayStation. I want to say PlayStation 2 for some reason, but people on here are telling me no. Whatever. It's the most recent PlayStation. He just got it for his birthday. So we got it all, man. I'm not gonna play sports with him. Although I am gonna probably buy myself Tiger Woods. I'll probably buy myself Tiger Woods and I'll play Tiger Woods on the Xbox or PlayStation. But I want to play a two-man game with him. Gotcha. All right, cool. Can I play with him, Mr. King Mojo? Get him Kingdom Hearts. Hold on a second. Kingdom Heart. All right, I gotta put it in my notes. I'll be right back. Kingdom. No, I didn't lose my connection at all. I turned you guys off so I can go to the notes on my phone and write and put that in my notes. Kingdom Hearts. Can I play? Is it a two-player game? Two-player, right? Take them outside. Yeah, you're right, Drew. I will take them outside. That's why we golf and play baseball. No, I don't need to. I don't need to teach him how to be a Boy Scout. I'll teach him how to be a boy, but if he wants to be a Boy Scout, he can go learn all that stuff as a Boy Scout. For me, he's gonna learn a swing and how to catch and throw and ride a bike and ride a skateboard. That's what we've been doing lately. He comes home from school and he's like, "Can we go ride the skateboard?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, duh. You can ride that skateboard out of anything. You could wake me up at 2 in the morning and be like, "Can we go ride the skateboard?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." You wake me up at 2 in the morning. Can I go play a video game? Ride my bike? No. Can I go ride the skateboard? Yeah. At any moment you can go ride that skateboard, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the kind of boy I'm trying to raise.
Rescue 35, did you make patient contact?
Because there's going to be a time in his life where he's 15 years old and he's like, "Dude, it's 11 o'clock at night and I don't want to go to bed and it's summer. I wonder if my dad will let me go outside and skate." The answer is yes. Just make sure you're in the sound of my voice. Or I'll go drop you off at the skate park. I mean, it has to be some people here. I'm sure Al's one of them, but there's times where your skateboard and your bicycle were your life. Like, kids nowadays don't understand that, but like, you just, dinner's over? All right, Mom, what time do you want me to come home? 10? All right, I'll be back. And then you're just at the bank skating, or at the dirt parking lot building jumps. But yeah, I don't need to teach my kid survival. I need to teach my kid how to have fun. Scott Lane Skate Park. Lori Page, my bike was my life. I was definitely into my bike more than I was into the skateboard. Bike I had first and was into that first. But you would see an empty lot and a mound of dirt, and you're like, I can split that mound of dirt into 2 mounds of dirt. Do we have any wood for a better takeoff? Who has the shovel? Anybody have some water so we can help it out? I never broke my stuff on a bike, but I've broken my wrist on a skateboard. I put a handlebar through my belly, but I didn't break anything. And then my other breaks, my other break was jumping a stream, car accident. I want to say I've broken my stuff twice on a skateboard. I think. But oh no, it was. Did I ever break anything snowboarding? I don't think I bruised the heck out of my hip once snowboarding, but I don't think I ever broke anything snowboarding. I broke my thumb mountain biking and my wrist skateboarding. Yeah, I think I just broke it once. What camera do you use to string? I have a Sony PMW 300. It's the older version though, like one of the OGs. You can't let your kids run the neighborhood like, nope, you can't, Kelly. It ain't like it used to be. I was just having this conversation with my wife. My mom has a voice that carries. So my rule wasn't when the street light goes on. My rule was when I heard that voice. So as long as I was in the area of that voice, I was good to go. But that's what you did. They like, get out of the house, and they wouldn't let you back in. Did you really just use the stop sign right there? Come on, you don't really have to use the stop sign right there. That's funny. That's funny. My mom, it's funny because when she yells at me, she's just talking loudly. It's funny, but when she yells Scott into the neighborhood, I heard it. I heard it. Yeah, a lot of kids wore the streetlight rules. Luckily, I didn't have that rule. I had the voice, the yell, the voice. All right, I need a story. My very first bike was a Royce Union with a banana seat and or the ape handlebars. It was maroon. I'm guessing it was 78, 79. Yeah, I learned how to ride a bike. Didn't take long for the training wheels to come off. I actually remember when they came off. I remember that they came off in Linwood at my grandma's. Your worst injury were your broken surfboards. Ooh, yeah, but that's more of an emotional hurt than a physical hurt. Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant? You have to go with the OG, Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant is the mini Jordan. I've never seen somebody emulate somebody so much and be successful at it. Like Kobe Bryant straight said, all right, I'm going to do what you did. And he did. I'm going to look like you. And he did. I will say, though, that it would be a tough match where Lakers Kobe Shaq versus Pippen Jordan. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. Who'd win that series? Chapstud, no, I don't play fantasy football. My wife does, though. And she's in the playoffs. She made the playoffs. I don't play fantasy football, no. I don't really live in fantasy worlds. I live in reality. Can't tell by my job. Pippen Jordan, I know. But could they beat Kobe Shaq? It's a tough one, dude. It's a tough one. I mean, they beat Magic Kareem. But Kobe Shaq, I mean, dude, Jordan changed the game. He changed the shoe game, he changed Nike, and he changed basketball. There were people that were as good as Jordan maybe before, but nobody highlighted it or no. How do I explain? No, because I can't say that, because for Arnold Palmer, the reason why Palmer got so well known is because TV had just kind of started and he was just put in the spotlight, and no one's ever seen a golfer do that before. Well, no one ever seen a basketball player do that before. And though we've seen basketball players do things, we've never seen somebody do it like that and continue to do it. So I will say Jordan is the best basketball player ever. And it's hard to argue with that. It really is. So that's why you go with it. It's like going with how do I say that? No, because it's anytime it says he's the so and so of this, he's the Michael Jordan of basketball. Oh, car fire! Go get it. But yeah, no, Michael Jordan's the best basketball player ever. LeBron is good. You're right. LeBron's good, but he didn't change the game, did he? Did he change the game? I don't think LeBron changed the game. I mean, LeBron is great. LeBron will be, he'll probably be in everybody's top 5 for sure. But he didn't change the game. Like Kelly Slater. Kelly Slater changed the game. People like that changed the game. Scotland. People like that changed the game. Tiger Woods changed the game. Any visitors tonight? No, no one's in my car. No one's in my car. Messi or Ronaldo? Neither. This is America. I don't care about soccer. Would I want to be a pro skater? No, I'd rather be a pro snowboarder. If I had my choice, Al. Or golf. But actually, I'd rather not be a pro golfer either, because pro golfers, that schedule is pretty gnarly, man. Like, you work 7 days a week, and you're always traveling. That sounds fun, and it's great, but ugh. You want to be a pro Call of Duty player? Well, Chaptahus, 10 years ago, people would have laughed at you. Nowadays, people like that live in $1 million homes. So I'm not laughing at you, man. More power to you. Go, go, go. You don't want to do anything. Miso, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. There's times where and what's crazy is, before family, I could do that. But now that thought goes through my head and I have to get rid of it real quick. As much as I would love to do that, I can't do that. Well, John, you're in the right place.
Got progress.
All right, we're done. Let's go drive around. How long have we been sitting? We've literally been sitting for 53 minutes. A pro stringer watcher. All right, in order for that to happen, somebody has to pay you to watch me. All right, let's go find somebody.
Roger.
Shut up. Stop being so loud. Fog came in gnarly.
Metro from Rescue 65, did you have additional information?
Rescue 65, no.
Roger.
If he's at work watching the stream, does that count as a pro? No, because he's getting paid by somebody else for it.
Closure.
looks like you guys are talking about shots that you liked. If you go to NBC4's website, they have a year in review, and for the picture they had, for the year in review, they had 3 photos together. 2 of the 3 photos were mine, or Victor's, I can't tell. One of them was the car, and the other one was the Trump star. And the Trump star, Victor and I were both there, and it all looks the same, so it's hard to tell, but it's safe to say LOUDLABS did 2 of the 3 of those shots for NBC's Best Of. Woo -woo. The fog's coming from the east, because the more west I go, it hasn't quite hit yet. If you guys haven't figured out where I am, you should now know where I am. Pretty happening spot right here. I mean, it's not happening right now at 1:55 in the morning, but it's a pretty happening spot.
Engine 63, rescue 86, 4009 South Lincoln.
Yeah, Metro Engine 108, let rescue 78 know that there's no CPR in progress at this particular point. They can come non-emergency. Engine 108, roger, rescue 78.
First due photography, not for all of us, but for most of them, yes. If the logo is on there, they're still grabs. Our cameras are nice enough to where we can just take still grabs. If you see a picture without the logo, somebody probably took it with a camera or with their phone. But as video goes, if you see the logo, most likely that still grab was taken from video. This right here is a stretch of a boulevard where people fly and die. Fly and die. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go 58 back page, intersection of Fairfax and Washington.
627 San Pedro, in front of the liquor store on San Pedro, one metallic plate, 40 back, meaning unknown color. Pants, those are going to choose the metallic unknown color shirt, beige pants, tamper with a two-door beige Honda. One suspect is on with a crowbar, code 2-360 already 1333.
Unit code 277, fail to transport a malware needed to Twin Towers, go to us at 3500. 181, can we get the last 4 minutes, please? 21 4244. On the Santa Monica in the 7-Eleven parking lot, Papa 6 providing mutual combat. Code 20362, ID 851. Overman 17, pursuant to 348.
Let's go 67 en route.
You're right.
We have one ahead. One FB21, one FB23, one FB21, and one FB23 is from the Watch Commander's office.
Metro from Engine 10. Our incident, corrected address on Hoover Street. It's a rubbish fire under the overpass. Engine 10 will handle. You can cancel engine 26. Engine 26 Metro, you are canceled.
Those are good noises, but they're not any noises near us. Woo! That was a yawn.
Anytime on your call at 1340143. The PR is the Veterans Crisis Center operator. She's not at the location. She provided the callback for the subject for the suspect. I called him back and he said that he didn't need the police and that he had a company over and it was okay for you to landline. I just told him that the operator was concerned for his well-being. I didn't tell him that we were investigating because of the 80, the possible 80W. 67 Colorado, waiting Goodman Avenue.
Engine 57, Rescue 33-6, 905 West 81st.
Go 217 365 Engine 2 and Charlie 2128. I was about 320421 72128. Pineapple 1557 Priscilla Avenue. Engine 342 2147.
Michael Johnston. That's pretty cool. Hey, that's what my acting class was. When I took acting classes like 10, 12 years ago, right before Stringers LA. I just wanted to be comfortable in front of the camera, which was funny. I just wanted to learn some things. But anyways, that's funny that you're watching Shot in the Dark. You're watching me be live while you're waiting for your live shot. What's your live shot? Are you doing holiday stuff or are you doing breaking news? Most likely holiday stuff, right? And tell everybody, put your Instagram on here so everybody can follow you. This looks like we got a real deal news reporter, journalist, watching us right now, waiting to do his live shot. And if you say what station you work for and give the .com, they can go to your .com and watch you live, dude. Or dudette. I think you were Michael, dude. And thanks for watching, Michael. Thank you, thank you. Oh wait, it's 2:02. He might be doing his live shot right now. Did he say Oakland? Oh, he said OKC. So, was it Oklahoma? Oklahoma, so 4 o'clock now? Maybe it's not 4 o'clock yet. Animal shelter abuse. Oh, well, that's rude. During the holidays, too. That's rude. Because, like, if they're being abused in the shelter, where are they going to go after that? Damn. Yeah, so Michael, there you go, news9.com. All right, guys, you can look at Michael. Michael's about to go live. What time are you going live, Mike? Is it 4 o'clock where you are? And you're getting ready to go live at 5? Be back in a sec. He has a job to do, guys. Let him do his job. That's awesome, man. That's professional. And that makes me feel good that actual professionals take an interest in what I do. Because I don't always do it so professionally, but I do get the job done. Dude raised over 15 mil. Who? Who raised over 15 mil? Are you talking about the wall guy? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about the GoFundMe wall guy? Because I don't think the government's going to accept that money. I really don't. And now that guy has made $15 million because he supports Trump. Is that what you're talking about? I could be wrong. The amputee. Yeah. All right, cool. He's the war veteran. So I really don't think the government is going to be able to accept that money or need that money for the wall. Because if you talk about how much the wall is, that 15 mil is not going to do anything. I mean, that's basically what Trump spent on golf and all his vacations these past few years and how much it's cost us to send him to go golf. It's funny because that dude complains so much about Obama golfing. And now he's already surpassed him in the 2 years that he's been here. He's golfed more in 2 years than Obama did in his 8. Did I say 9? In his 8. And that is a false fact. I don't know that for sure. I'm just guessing and assuming. Fake news. That was fake news. I don't know. I don't know. But from what I gather and from what I remember, I do know that if you take where Trump is now and where Obama is now in their presidency, Trump has golfed more than Obama. But I don't know if he's golfed more in the 2 years than Obama has in 8. Sometimes, you know, I lie to kick it. But at least I admit when I lie to kick it. Some people just let it go. What happens if he pockets the money? Trump will sue him. I don't know if that happens. It's his. He said what he wanted to do with it, but that doesn't necessarily mean he has to. I can start a GoFundMe and say, hey guys, I want to buy my son a car, and then if I don't buy him a car and I buy me a car, you'll be mad at me, but I didn't do anything wrong. You gave me the money. I don't know, but 15 mil. It's interesting to see where it's gonna go. Interested to see where it's gonna go. Do we need a wall? It's worked for China.
Maui French International. The male black hat, white head, white shirt, black Detroit. Protest 3858159.
I see what you're doing. I see that, LX. You wanna know what's crazy, LX? Is there is stringers in this country, in this market, that go to GoFundMe and ask the public to give them money so they can buy equipment, so they can keep the community informed, is what they say. I'll keep you informed on Facebook if you help me buy this, help me buy that. You're just trying to be a stringer. You're just trying to be my competition, and you're asking the public to buy you a scanner so you can make money with that scanner. You're not informing the public. I even think my New York market guy did it once. And I said, what are you doing? He's like, it's my birthday. I thought maybe people will give me something. It's like, stop asking people for things. Go out and earn it yourself. Work. Both my parents were working before they were 18, making livings, supporting their family. My mom was helping support her family. My dad was probably just supporting himself. Probably helping support the family too, if I remember correctly. But go out and work, guys. Don't be like, can I have this? Can I have this? Toastmaster goes out and works, and then he gives me money. Thanks, Toastmaster. Thank you very much, dude. Who's the better golfer? I'm gonna go with Trump. I'm gonna go with Trump for the fact that he has been golfing longer. Like, I've always known Trump as a golfer. I've always been golfing. I'm guessing he keeps a handicap, and he'll probably use that handicap to cheat, because anybody who keeps a handicap, that's just cheating. Why should you? If that guy's better than me, then he's better than me. Why do I need to come up with a handicap so I can be even with him? I never understood that. Anyways, I would say Trump. I would say Trump's a better golfer than I am. But I told you guys, what's the best foursome? Well, me plus 3 others. I told you, and no one's beat it yet. For the original guys who've been here a while, we probably the first 5 streams we did, we had what's the best foursome for me. So, which means who's the 3 best people you'd want to play with? Do you guys remember my answer? Do you guys remember my answer? Broomstick remembers my answer. I don't know if it was episode 1, but it was pretty in the early episodes. We talked a lot about comedy. We talked a lot about golf. We talked about everything. You're probably at work. What was his name again? I don't know what you're talking about. But who do you guys think the best foursome is? So I guess it's 3 people, because I'm involved in that. So I guess maybe it's your best. What's your best threesome? Who would you guys want to play golf with? Who are the 3 people you'd want to be in a foursome with? Do I do stand-up? No, I don't. I have a nighttime job. And in order to do stand-up correctly, you have to commit yourself to that craft and go to those open mics, go to those clubs. I have a night gig. Although I have been working on a routine. I got about 5 minutes, and if I add some stories in there, I have about 10 minutes.
Male black, 30 years, all black code, sleeping on the bus, refusing to exit code 2-393-158.
Ooh, the Golden Bear would be good to golf with. You're absolutely right on that. The Golden Bear would be good. That would be a good one. Jelly Slater, yeah, Kelly'd be a good one to golf with. I would love to golf with Kelly Slater. That would be great, but that's not the ultimate foursome. Oh, and dead or alive, doesn't matter. Dead or alive, ultimate foursome, dead or alive. Tom Brady or Drew Brees to golf with? I don't know, but for football, go with the GOAT. It's like the same thing. Like, who's the best quarterback ever? If you say Tom Brady, you're not. It's like saying Michael Jordan for basketball. You're not hurting yourself with that conversation. Jimmy Carter. I'm not golfing with Jimmy Carter.
The suspect is on call still at Mill Street, waiting for the electric gate to open. Still at location.
Nope. None of those. Although I would love Tiger Woods, Kelly Slater, and Bill Murray would be a great golf foursome, like an actual real golf foursome. Like that is, I would really like to golf with the four of them. That would be, or the three of them. That would be really great. But the ultimate foursome would be me, Trump, Obama, and Jesus Christ. I got questions for all of them. And me and Jesus can watch Trump and Obama go at it. And then we all know it's not going to go too far because Jesus can predict what's going to happen, and then he'll step in if something needs to be done. But yeah, that's the ultimate foursome. Or threesome, I guess, foursome, however you want to look at it. Alice Cooper would be a good one too. I could almost replace Bill Murray with Alice Cooper because the love of golf that Alice Cooper has, but it'd be more fun with Bill Murray. So, and then Slater to, you know, I have questions and I can't relate to him, but I can relate to him more than I can relate to anybody else that I mentioned. And yeah, the Golden Bear would be great. Tiger would be great too. Happy Gilmore, yes. Adam Sandler, no. Nikki Sixx golfs, and it's probably a sight to see. I get weird looks when I golf. I can imagine the weird looks that guy gets when he golfs. And if Jesus plays, he can't cheat. No cheating, Jesus. If cheating plays, if Jesus plays, no cheating. Unless you're helping me get my first hole in one, then you can do a little bewitching. George Lopez? Nah. I mean, if it was George Lopez with Trump, that would be fun to watch, but just George Lopez on his own, talking about himself. I've seen his comedy. He's funny. That's enough George for me. Speaking of golf, I think the sun is going to raise up here in a few hours, and I might go golf. Golf. Joe Rogan can't golf.
Rescue 58 to the SEC, intersection of Robertson and Burton Way.
Joe Rogan definitely can't golf.
Northbound 123, right after 43.
It's sounding like Rogan might get the Kanye West interview. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Kanye's been wanting to talk about mental health to somebody who will take him serious, and Joe Rogan has been talking mental health for years and will definitely take him serious. Joe Rogan had a really good analogy when it came to stuff. When you have a broken leg, people don't expect you to walk fast. People don't expect you to run. When you have a broken head, why does everybody expect you to act normal?
Engine 19 automatic alarm.
Good analogy, man. Good analogy.
And remote drive, cross the Sorrento Drive.
There was 3 males at Whitmore, Colorado, were attaching against the suspect. The driver.
Quintana, not so much night golf, but I've played early morning golf. Yes, I've played early morning golf. Before the sun comes up with glow-in-the-dark balls. I've done that. I've done that. That's fun. And there's 2 kinds of glow-in-the-dark balls. There's the kind where you just use a light, and then there's the kind where you hit the ball and it turns it on. They both have their pros and cons. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, guys.
Suspect 1's a male, black, 20 to 30 years, dreadlocks, black clothing. Number 2,
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, guys.
30 years, my gray shirt. Code 2 and 10-04063374.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. He doesn't hump barefoot. Close enough though. The shoes he wears are for running are barely anything. Is that code for streetwalkers? I don't know what that means. This kind of lights when you hit the lid probably weighs more. Santa has a lot of hose. He does. What did you say? CX streams were... Oh God.
Code 2 incident 386 and ready 1033. 1033. Can you show the route for my call?
25 South Alameda, code 2 and 10.
Well, Vile Biddy, I didn't say it was fake. It's not fake. So, there you go. Ooh, my scanners don't like this place. I just said it is not professional. I think if I was mistaken. People wanted me to be involved with them. The stuff they do, I can't be associated with because of who I associate with while I work. If I want to stay professional to ABC, CBS, NBC, LAFD, LAPD, it would be in my best interest not to associate with that type of content. I guess. I don't know. I have nothing against them at all. Ooh. I just can't be a part of the network. What they report on is streaming. They report on stuff on the internet. They don't report on the news. That's why, maybe that's where you got where the difference was fake. They're not fake. They just don't report on what I report on. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
334.
When it comes to ICE, is there drugs and alcohol related to any of his stuff at all? And I don't really follow ICE. I've seen CX Network, their show a couple times. I've seen ICE a couple times. ICE can box. I would never want to get into a fight with ICE. Even though he's a skinny guy, he can box. So, but is there drugs and alcohol related to any of their streams or with them? Uh-oh, what was that noise? Oh, that's not that noise. No, LAX, what it is, if you have Spectrum cable, you get a free 24-hour news service that is in the market that you live in. So for you, it's LA.
He's in conversation with a white Dodge Ram.
You shot for them. Oh, for Spectrum, right on. Cool, cool, cool. Delete. All on event. Boom, delete. Boom, boom, delete. There are stringer mods. I forgot where they are, but there's stringer mods. You can play. You can be a stringer. You can be a stringer in a video game. If I remember correctly, somebody was me, but in Howard's car. Somebody made a character that looked like me, but they got into Howard's car, and they were chasing stories. Like literally chasing stories, listening to scanners, chasing stories, chasing pursuits, chasing fires, getting in the way of the cops. That's what it's all about. It's all about sitting here, man. You guys don't get that. I think you're starting to. Let me see if I can find one right now. Hold on. Yeah, that one was a deep picker. I couldn't show you that one. You would have saw my eyes move. I picked it so well. Sometimes I make myself laugh. They even came up with their own name of their company, On Call. All right, so I just threw up a couple links to here's another one. Here's a third one. You guys will get a kick out of it. It's pretty funny. I don't think anybody did a white charger yet. Oh, here's one from Polecat. Here's Polecat's. He did. Nobody used a white charger that I'm aware of. People use Crown Vics, Explorers, and whatever Howard's car used to be. Shut up.
Suspect is GOA. 403. And send me that 450 minutes again.
Who are you?
Anyway, so
I don't know you.
390 man in vehicle 6254 Tampa Avenue. For 2 incident 386 1033 identified.
I don't know you.
Everyone go ahead and send it short delay.
Here's another one. So there's I just sent you a bunch of links. Control V. Bam. All right. How did Polecat ruin the party? And all right, so let me go back here. So let's go here. What do you think if I iron name
Engine 12, you've been canceled, discontinued.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You want a broomstick? Oh, all right. Kecker, it is true. They don't give numbers to anyone. Who was it? Who I think Spielberg did something on there, and he was like, I don't even know what the numbers are. So there you go. Now there's some stringer mods you guys can play. If you're gonna do a stringer game, I guess it would be like the game Paperboy back in the day, right? That's my thought. See you images. Waza. Anybody who likes Waza can't give Dilly Dilly a hard time. The links won't open for me. Well, you sound like you have technical problems. Have the links worked for anyone else? Anyone? Bueller? Have the links worked for anyone else? Bueller? Yes, they have. So it sounds like you're having some technical difficulties. You hate iPhone? Well, I bet you if they lose you, it won't hurt them. They can lose all of us and it won't hurt them. On the EBT internet. You work for Mindhunter, we don't even know Netflix numbers. Right, Fire Do Photography? You don't. They don't give you numbers. They'll tell you if they want more numbers and where they want them, like worldwide, but they don't tell you numbers, dude. They don't.
Traffic, 2nd and Edgemont, vehicle versus tree, code 3 incident 426, already 2016.
What you do on Mindhunter? What you do on Mindhunter? Mindhunter. Is that the Was Mindhunter the dude who went after Kaczynski? And if so, are you guys gonna be doing another one? Was that Mindhunter? Or was that Manhunt? I forget. Jassy, I would say Kill Bills. Probably Kill Bills. All right, guys. It's terrible. Al Ken, I don't believe so, but I won't hire or bring anybody on under 18. Traffic will be light today on the 405, yes.
Engine 32, cancel response up to status. Engine 32, cancel an update. Engine 152 available.
Come on, I need a story. And a morning story that's going to impede traffic really isn't a big deal. It's really not a big deal right now. Whoa. Where are you coming from? Not mean? Just production assistance about the FBI agent who interviews serial killers. Gotcha. I want to say I saw it. I think I did.
91189. Roger.
Qtopia, I would go with Elon Musk. Steve Jobs was smart, but he wasn't like physics smart. Dude, speaking of 405 traffic, when that new stadium is built, one, how are they going to get their aerial shots? Because it's in the LAX flight pattern. So will there be no Goodyear blimp, or will there be no helicopter hovering shots? And two, do you have any idea how much worse traffic is going to be? Traffic sucks there now at the 405 and the 105. Or if you take somebody to the airport, to leave the airport, imagine on a Sunday now. Like, I will be revolving my travel plans around that place. Yeah, I'm sure it will be a no-fly zone, but we're not going to get aerial shots of that place. Come on, you got to give aerial shots of that theater. So at some point, somebody will figure it out and let people fly. You have to. And people's rent, people that are like paying $4,000 a month in rent right now, it went up to like $10,000 or $14,000 a month, and people are like, they're out of there. They're out of there. They're doing drones. That's how they're gonna do the. Ooh. That's way too far, but it has some interest. Ah, I didn't ask for that. Don't ask like I did that. There you go.
Rescue 39, squad 39.
Goodbye.
Ah, man, that's just way too far from where I am.
Squad 39, medical rescue 6728 Clara, press the scout.
You're the drone pilot for our station. Oh, right on, dude. Right on. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the way they're going to have to do it. They're going to have licensed drone pilots and use a drone for the aerial shots for that stadium. I also heard it's 70,000 people, and they can expand it to 100,000 people. That is gnarly. Not a fan of that scanner right now. Yeah, there's some apartments across the street that I don't know how long those are going to last. And there's some strip malls. I don't know how long those are going to last. They are becoming prime real estate. Just imagine if you owned, even if it was a 200, or not owned, if you rented a 200 square foot spot. I mean, even if you just sold hot dogs and Rams shirts and Charger shirts. Do I have a drone? Yeah, I have the DJI. I always say G, but it's J. DJI Mavic Pro, the first one. And there are some stories I can use it on, and there's some stories I can't. Most of the time at night, not a good idea. During the day, like they had the king tide the other day. Al, perfect example. King tide, great time to use a drone. Great time to use a drone because you get an overview of it going up the PCH and into the marina. Michael, I heard that's a good one. 2020, yes. They said it should be done in 2020.
Flight 464 for Metro.
I hope so, Quintina. I hope so.
Vehicles away. And she's in conversation, passenger side, front window. I can't tell what kind of car it is.
You need a structure for her. I need a structure for her. Actually, I just need any story. It doesn't have to be a structure for her. CU images, the one that works. That's my favorite, the one that works. I think right now I have a Savage on my news camera. Just basic from Best Buy, nothing special.
Available units code off at this location.
Yeah, man, traffic around that area.
19 for Metro.
I like this. Do something good. Yeah, go.
Engine 19 alarm company states they do have a reset.
Rude. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. At least you got a reply. A lot of people write to Santa and don't get replies, so at least you got a reply.
Engine 67 LA. 67, that's patrol staff is coming with us. Copy that.
Where are we? Someone asked. This is where we are. That's where we are. And in Anarchy, no, he didn't. He was sitting out of school in Florida. Didn't you see the footage?
People 150, 123, and 2
Oh, it's your first time. Right on. Right on. First do photography. Glad that you found us and watched it. So now you have 47 more to catch up on. It's the same stuff. Me sitting in a car, drinking drinks, talking. Every once in a while, I'll get out and you'll listen to me pee. That's basically what this stream's about. Hey, get it? Stream. Da-da-da. Pun intended.
Possibly looking to 459 code 2 incident 453 RG car sheet information on incident 453 1099.
Aww, that's a bummer. See you images. Are shootings in Chicago like shootings here in Los Angeles? They don't really make the news unless they have something to go with it, like an innocent person's dead or multiple people were shot or it took place car to car or something like that. Because I'm guessing there's a shooting that you can go check out, but is it always a story?
LA Provision 88, we're on scene 3551, Cross Creek Lane. We have a 2-story residential, nothing showing, option outside, Agent 88 investigating.
Did he say he's an idiot and we're investigating? Oh no, 88 is investigating. It sounded like he said he's an idiot, we're investigating. He said 88 investigating. Well, Michael, that might be true, but yet you're in an animal shelter. This is where everybody writes LOL, LOL. But no, I get you, Michael. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'll be right back, guys. You're live. It says you're live. I'm alive. I'm alive. Boom. No, little broomstick, I was not. It is a funny story. It is a funny story. And I don't try to embellish the story at all. I always try to keep it the same every time, because just the story alone is great. It doesn't need any embellishing or any extras added onto it. It doesn't need any sprinkles or whipped cream or a cherry. It's all good as is. Lil Broomstick, I hope you're asking the audience and not me. Because I don't think I have an answer for that one. I do have an answer for that. My favorite book is the one I don't have to read. Those are called comic books, Ruthless. And I was going to say that, but I don't read those either. I just look at the pictures. The Bible. I have my thoughts on the Bible when it comes to liking the book or not. I don't like it because it gives me bad memories growing up. And when I say that, is my dad here? Because I don't know if he's going to like this one. So my dad and my lovely stepmother used to love to punish me. And one of the things I had to do was hold the Bible out straight. And if I lowered it, I got hit. So I had to put the Bible. So they always found the heaviest, biggest Bible, never the pocket Bible. I had to hold the Bible out straight. I'm in kindergarten, first, second grade, holding a Bible out straight, holding it straight. And as my arm gets tired, it lowers. And when it lowers, get whipped. So I have mixed emotions about the Bible and all the stories that are in there. I know a lot of the stories that are in there. Some of them sound like magic tricks. Some of them sound like a movie. But everybody needs something to believe in. It doesn't hurt to believe. Only hurts to believe if it's... It only hurts not to believe if it's real. It doesn't hurt to believe. It only hurts not to believe if it's real.
Copy. Command posted. Battalion 5 vehicles in south instruction.
He ain't talking about religion. I'm confused about religion. I was born to a Jewish mother and a Catholic father, and then they sent me to Christian schools, kindergarten, first and second and third. And then partway through third, I started going to public schools.
57 unconscious, 1857.
So that was a very, when you're in kindergarten, things stick with you. So those are all the stories that I know and heard back in the day. So in my world, Mary, Jesus, and God were all in charge. For my dad, Mary, for my dad's religion, Mary was in charge. For my mom's religion, God was in charge. For my stepmom's religion and the schools I went to, Jesus was in charge. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll tell you what, though. My mom was pissed when I came home from church one day, crying, going, "Mom, you're not going to heaven because you're not a Christian and you didn't ask God to save you, or you didn't ask God into your heart. You're not a born-again Christian." I'll tell you what my mom did. She got on the phone real quick to my dad and straightened him out. My mom explained to me that God, you don't have to be that religion to get into heaven. You don't have to worship that particular kid. You worship the kid's father in her religion. But yeah, dude, my mom was pissed when I cried coming home that she wasn't going to go to heaven because she's not a born-again Christian. Woo! And then my dad's like, "Yeah, I remember why I'm not married to her. I remember why I'm not married to her." Basically, my mom said, just be a good person. Just be a good person in life, man. Just be a good person. The Jews do believe Jesus walked the earth. Yes, they do believe that, but they don't worship him like how Christianity does. So this is what happens when we don't get stories. We start talking religion. I'm sure we talked Trump already. Just be a good person. That's it, man. Like, we don't even need a president, or we don't need Democrats or Republicans. We just need all to be cool. Let's just all be cool with each other. Hey, Travis, thank you. I hope you have a good Christmas, too.
2043 after route.
Well, Mario De La Rosa, a lot of females have. And we voted them in for it. I think a lot of people voted him in just to see what would happen. Because America's weird like that. America's like, yeah, I'd like to see how that plays out. And I think that's why he got voted in. Oh, and because a lot of people here are still racist. Sad. Racism equals hate. And how can you hate somebody just because where they were born or how they talk? I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised that way. Nowhere in Catholicism, Christianity, or Judaism does it say to hate people. And I know there's other religions in the world, I know, but those are the three that have been in my life.
The alarm company was not able to contact an RP.
Lori, I don't know. I didn't ask him about the bang. I didn't ask him how he liked it. I don't know what his following day was like. Woo! I just drank the last of that bang, and I probably shouldn't have. I wonder if Hillary's gonna come back. I don't think she should. I think she should stop. I think what is gonna happen is Biden's gonna be the front runner, and I've said this once and I'll say it again. If Biden...
Meet with you.
Engine 125, cancel tones, cancel 125.
If Biden was to get himself a strong female Republican running mate, he'd win it. Because you're going to get some female votes, you're going to get some Republican votes, you're going to get, obviously, all the Democrat votes. That's what I want to see. I want to see our president and vice president on two different sides. I don't want to see them on the same side.
On your plate returns back clear. Very close to 44316 Hampton and Lancaster.
Where'd he go, Broomstick? Where'd he go? Yassie. Nope. 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 And I don't even speak English. I speak American. I don't speak English. I speak American. Howard speaks English. Can you show us your sleeve? Sure.
It goes down to the weather, sir.
Oh, you said sleeve, not sleeves. Sorry, I didn't mean to show you both. And my mom's a smartass. That's where I get it from.
1838.
He went to the Warriors. Damn. Wait, we knew that. We knew that, right? Yeah, we knew that. Milso. So, Lefty's Tattoo in Orange, ask for J-Dog. Lefty's Tattoo in the city of Orange, ask for J-Dog. Tell him Scott sent you. Or I think he's Barbecue Tattooer. Barbecue Tattooer on Instagram. But his name is J-Dog. His name is Jason, but he goes by J-Dog. And he is the manager at Lefty's Tattoo in Orange. And tell him that me, Scott, sent you. I know what you're talking about, Jason. Like I said, my mom is a smartass, and I'm one too. I know exactly what you meant.
Copy. Units out over an hour.
Off Chapman. I think it's on Catella. LAX, he's on Catella. Or Tustin. No, he's on Tustin. Which one goes north and south? Tustin, right? Yeah, Tustin. He's on Tustin. He used to be directly across the street from the Taco Bell. And now they moved to behind the Vans. They used to be, if you were at the Vans store in their parking lot and you look across the street, they used to be next to Subway. Now, if you're looking at the Vans parking lot, they're behind the Vans parking lot. The owner does really good work. He's a left-hander also. The owner does, well, that's why it's called lefties. And I don't know why I said also, because J-Dog is not a lefty, he's a righty. I'm pretty sure the owner's name is Jason, if I'm not mistaken. That's why Jason goes by J-Dog. But if you get a tattoo by either one of them, the owner or J-Dog, you're in good hands. You're in good hands. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to those who are in the future and it's already Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus lanes. Where's this? Lefty's Tattoo. Is that what you're talking about? Lefty's Tattoo is in the city of Orange off of Tustin. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus lane. Yes, True Freak, Lefty's Tattoo. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. That's why I'm not vacationing anywhere outside of these United States for a while. And there's plenty to see here. You went to school with who? J-Dog or Jason? Ruthless. Ruthless. Him who? Him J-Dog? Or him Jason? Lefty. Ah, the owner. Jason. Right on. He's a cool cat. He's what style do you call that? Rockabilly? Is that the right word? He's a rockabilly? I think that's correct. I think that's the correct. He's old school. He's into old school things. Greaser? Nah, I don't think you say that anymore. Like stray cats? Kind of like that. And I just found out that they have names for the girls. Forgot what the name was. But I heard that just like a month ago and I was like, huh? I was like, oh, Rockabilly Chicks. Gotcha. But there's a name for them. I forget. Rockabilly. It's Rockabilly. That's what I said. But I forgot what it was called. Pinup? No, they're not pinup girls. No, not pinups. No. There was something else. And I was like, huh? It was like the first time I heard bro. I didn't know people were called bros, and that's probably because I'm a bro. I didn't realize that. Somebody said, you're a bro. I was like, well, yeah, I got a lot of bros. They're like, no, you're considered a bro. I was like, what do you mean? You're like the, yeah, bro. Hey, bro. You're like one of those guys. And I was like, all right, I guess. So that was, when did I hear that? I probably started hearing bro about 10 years ago, too. 8 years ago? But yeah, I'm a bro. Pinups. No, that's not it. It was something else. Because the girl that I'm thinking of, I wouldn't have thought that when of her. That's not it. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that bros were a thing. I just figured you're a skater, snowboarder, surfer. But no, you're a bro. Bro, what's up? Wow. Where are you going? I want to go where you're going. They had a snowboard on their car.
Hollywood unit, hopeful 459, suspect Elmer in Moore Park on Elmer, flashing unknown directions. Suspect is a male, unknown, long hair, thin build, gray clothing, and a backpack. Code 2 incident 049 RD 1665.
Come on, man. Dude, we haven't chased a story once. I haven't even taken my butt out of my car since we've gone live, and we've been live almost 2 hours. Do I think you can make it to the NFL? You can buy a ticket to anything these days. Absolutely. Go to whatever game you want. If you're trying to be Marky Mark like on a walk-in like the Philadelphia Eagles, good luck with that.
29, traffic collision ALS, 200 State Road, Sheriff McLean in pursuit.
End of a pursuit. Brooke, I doubt it. I doubt it. I didn't make many friends when I lived there, and it's just my neighbors and such. But I doubt it. But I think my huge crazy white boy sticker is still on the main lift. The main lift you take, there's a bunch of stickers right there on that as you exit on the right. I had a huge crazy white boys. This probably was that 1, 2, 3, probably about 4 foot long. Michelle Corona. I don't. I did hear about the borderline Super Bowl tickets at the Chargers game. Gifted Super Bowl tickets at the Chargers game. I did. I didn't know they were Super Bowl tickets. I know they were tickets to something. That's awesome. That's cool. What's crazy is some people that were at that shooting were also at the Vegas shooting. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. All right, I need a story, man. I'm just falling asleep here. Come on. Please.
238, your engine from quarters.
Keys on, Van Nuys. Son of a biscuit.
17, Apartment 101.
Maybe we'll drive. We'll just move. I feel like if I'm not paying attention to the road, I'm just gonna fall asleep. Ruthless. Come on, man.
Squad 191, number 1.
There's no comparison.
0 West Lambert Road, Preston Mountain View.
Just look at accomplishments between the two. Look at the accomplishments, and there's your answer. One became part of the government. The other one was arrested by the government.
Can I get an RA for a male, approximately 50 years old, conscious and breathing, having trouble breathing, at room 101?
Can you open up the Stafford gate?
Where's it at? Don't trip, and I think it was Andrew that said it. Yeah, you guys don't have to respect him or the office. We might not respect him, but I'm enough of an American where I respect the office that he's in. So even though I might not always agree with him and he might make us look stupid, I do respect him as our president. Kind of. I respect the office. You know, I'm not anti-American, I'm not anti-president, I'm not anti-Trump, because Trump is our president, and I have to respect that he's in our office. I don't have to agree with him, and I know how he makes people look, and I'm guessing he's trying to do a good job. I can't imagine he's trying to screw everyone over. I know there's some people he's like trying to give it to, but there's I'm assuming he's trying to do good for some people, most likely himself, but it's you got to respect the office. Those that aren't in our country, you don't have to, but as an Americans, we should.
I'm gonna go ahead and start a second, and I'm gonna have my staging location at Cross Creek Road and Mariposa de Cone Road.
How did a small fire turn into a second alarm? That's crazy.
100, delivered to drive, accidental only.
Little broomstick. Yes. The answer is yes.
$15,833. Male is visual illness 6551 Lancaster at the Jack in the Box.
Towmaster, it's basically Malibu. Cross Creek in Malibu, and it's in a gated community. You have to go through the gates at the end of Malibu to get to it. When they arrived on scene, nothing showing. A homeowner was waving them in, and then all of a sudden they had a small fire, and then it's going into a second alarm, I think. And here it is. I think this is the second alarm call out. But no, I'm not gonna go all the way over there. It is too far for me. And I'm guessing it's for manpower. It has nothing to do, I mean, it's always for manpower, but I don't think it's a very visual thing going on. Let me see.
Incident 363 and ID 201 and 415 Grove. I-37 South Union. Incident 428 ID 247. RDC is holding an uncoded man woman dispute 3318 Drew Street. Incident 438 RD 12.
City times 2 have a Dodge Charger. If you want to see it, go to Netflix and watch a TV show called Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark on Netflix. You'll see me drive my car real good. That's crazy. They just added units from all over the Southland. I mean, they asked for units that are at least 25 miles away. That's crazy. What happened to Jeff? I don't know.
Okay, 187 500.
100.
Merry Christmas, Oblivion. Merry Christmas.
2061, the PR does not wish to meet, has no visual of the suspect.
The second alarm fire is in Malibu on Cross Creek. Inside Cross Creek gates. If you take Cross Creek all the way to the end, you'll see like the YMCA, and there's a little skate park. And then through those gates right there is Mel Gibson's house and everybody else's house.
Engine Squad 31, Trinity Rescue 17160, Twin expecting more up the ramp. So give me 5 minutes.
41st Avenue.
Red 5, we're here.
41st and Alameda.
Mario, the government will start back up and nobody cares about taxes until April. I know people who are responsible, they'll take care of it January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, but it's not going to ruin anything like that.
In room 4, subject female box 21 years, code 2, incident 0501 3976.
Little broomstick, you can have mine. I think it was like 3 years ago now, 2.5, 3 years ago. We got some carnival goldfish, put them in our fish tank, and well, they took over. All my cool fish are gone, and I have 2 huge goldfish. You can have mine. We've been waiting for them to die. I have good filtration. That's why they're still here. Just flush them. Nah, my kids will be sad. I'm not gonna flush live fish. Yeah, Steven, but it's also 3 in the morning and not a single person on the road that I need to pay attention to. But yes, thank you, thank you. I'm a multitasker. I'm a very, very big multitasker.
One is requesting an additional unit of alcohol, no problem, 6 hospital, code 37 investigation. Roger. 85, Roger.
West 107, cross of Hoover.
Don't trip. I don't even think you need to hear that one. I think that one's just a common sense fact. Unless you were being funny, and then I get your joke. What the hell is that? Dude, those were smaller than a smart car. That was not cool. Who's the bot? And Frazzle, you block them. You block them, and then you don't need to deal with it. They haven't bothered me yet. I don't know who's the bot.
David, Ida John, 620.
Who the bot? Who the bot? I'm not scrolling up, I'm driving. You just tell me who it is. You scroll up.
Truck 3360 LS 44314 Kirkland from Glen Raven.
If anybody's bothering you, go ahead and block them. I'll block the people that bother me. Scroll up is it's like when somebody says, "Hey man, hit me up if you need somebody in a certain area." Like, uh-oh, here we go. Like, I'm gonna go back to the messages to find you to work for me.
It's coming right now.
It's coming right now.
Alien to 191 Camp Squad.
Somebody last night was telling me to follow a format called Bad Cops. I went looking for Bad Cops on YouTube and I didn't see anything. So if you're here and telling me about that format that I should copy, that I said I wasn't gonna copy, I did want to take a look at it to see what you were talking about, and I couldn't find it. So if you could put the link up, that'd be great. Or send it to me, scott@loudlabs.com, because I don't want to scroll up looking for it. Ha ha! Hit you up if I need someone in Death Valley. Oof. I don't think anybody should be in Death Valley. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's up in the parking lot? Where are all you people? Oh, there's a stringer. Hi, Stringer. He's probably watching me, so. Hi, Stringer competition. I just rolled by. Who never smiles?
Engine is squad 115, seizure 14549, towards crossing the rock line.
Mario, my car. It's not always about the car, sometimes it's about the driver. Oh. Is this going to be a new fire or a release or move ups or what's going on here? What's it going to be, guys? Is it going to be a new fire? Is it going to be move ups? Release some move ups?
Following out the move ups from the cross.
Move ups! No, it's not a third alarm. It's move ups. It's not new. What's what mean? Nicholas, move-ups? Is that what you're asking, what move-ups mean? If that's what you're asking, move-ups are when there's a big fire, fire trucks leave the fire station. And just because there's a fire, that doesn't mean the public knows that there's a fire and stops doing what they do. So if somebody, let's say Fire Station 7 in West Hollywood goes to a fire, well, all of Fire Station 7 is busy. So what if somebody has a heart attack in area Fire Station 7? What do? The fire stations aren't gonna leave the fire, so they grab, let's say there's 3 units at Fire Station 47 or 41 or whatever. So they'll take those 3 units and they'll split them and send some of them over to Fire Station 7 to cover that area.
This time I'm going to go ahead and keep the second alarm units coming until we can call knockdown.
Keep the second alarm coming until they call a knockdown. They're calling them just in case they need them.
We do have a light smoke coming from under the floor at this point.
Copy. Are you ready to copy your...
I don't know, Scott. It was for Brooks' comment. I don't know, man. I'm not reading all comments, you guys. So that Malibu fire is big? No, it's not big. They're just having a hard time getting to it, so they're asking for other people.
Hazmat Task Force 105.
And a freaking ambulance should, not a fire truck. LA City has their own ambulances. LA County does private ambulances. So ambulances aren't connected to the fire department out here per se. My competition, I just drove by one of them. I saw another one in a parking lot, so I don't know. Correct, but paramedics aren't always firefighters. Or EMTs, I should say. EMTs aren't always firefighters. Or paramedics are embedded with the fire department. EMTs are with the private ambulances. That's called mutual aid. Surrounding cities, mutual aid. See you, Frazzled. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Adios, amagos. Adios, amagos.
One subject was wearing a gray sweater and a black mask. Subject had a gun. There were 2 in the office, another in the lobby holding customers at gunpoint.
All I want for Christmas is a story. I already have a broomstick, so I just want a story.
65, you've been canceled, discontinue.
Dispatch said the 925 subject was wearing a light-colored...
John, no, I can't. No, I can't. We're already over 2 hours. I don't go over 4 hours, and I don't know how long my phone's gonna last tonight, or how much longer I'm gonna last. What's the story of the night, Scott? Nothing, Danny. Hey, Danny! What's up, buddy? That made me happy. What's up, Dan? I hope things are well with you. I don't want to say who Danny is, except that he's a former employee. And? Does he? Do you? Are you 21 yet? Danny, I don't have a story yet, man. I don't have a story yet. I've been sitting around doing nothing. I got out late. Got out around midnight. Started streaming around 1:22. That means you working. That means you working. Right on, dude. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right on, dude. That's awesome. Any good stories? Email me, text me. Tell me about some good stories you've come across. But Danny protects and serves. Former employee who now protects and serves. So right on, Danny, dude. Hope things are well, man.
372.
Yes, we do have to chat later, sir. I'm about to throw somebody in your area too, so I want you to meet him. He's going to be working out there full time for the most part. So I want you to meet him and not, you know, arrest him. Danny's a good kid. Danny's a good kid. Catwoman, Merry Christmas. Hey, Danny, isn't this crazy, Danny? So when you were doing this job, we would sit on our butt all night and lose money. I'm sitting on my butt making money. Isn't this crazy? People donate money to me, which is awesome. Thank you, Catwoman. And then also these streams collect money through time and stuff, but I figured out a way to earn money in between the stories. Isn't that crazy? Large residential fire with heavy fire. What? Oh, the fire got bigger. Fire got bigger. Fire got bigger. I'm sure somebody made it there. It's a good place to have a fire. You should have went. I don't hear it saying large fire showing, but I'm guessing it was. It had nothing showing when it first started. You should have went. Nah. Nah. You can still go? I'm sure I can. I can do anything I want. It wasn't freeway accessible. I would still, if I would have left when I heard it, I'd still be on my way. Oh, that's what you got from IPN. Yeah, IPN's lying. IPN's lying. Right? I know, Danny. I know. It's weird. I don't think if it wasn't for the show, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. But because of the show, I'm able to do it, and it only took me a year to capitalize on it.
If you respond to your engine unconscious, 1506 East 1st Street.
There was a female and a male.
Hey, 57 Roger, thank you.
Toastmaster, IPN lies sometimes. IPN lies to kick it, because all those people on IPN that put stuff out are trying to make not make money, but trying to make points. The Netflix show, yeah. Quintana, I'm on a Netflix show. It's called Shot in the Dark. It's a reality show or documentary. What's it under? I don't know. Is it under documentaries? Or is it under reality?
Can you show me follow-up and route to MDC with one? Roger. Hey, 59, here, guys, PD is on
2897, so controls indicated verify location. All units put one close controls, 11 and Alden.
So far, the story of the night is possibly the Malibu fire. Jeff Daniel didn't produce it. He was the director of it. Karga 7 produced it, along with some of RMG Entertainment.
Address 2821 Park Street in Paso Robles. No identifying information. A license that shows suspended or revoked. Service needed. Effective August 2010. Drunk driving or drugs with service A out of personal or verbal services needed on that with no FTE.
105, copy out with 224. 106.
LA engine 115, can you dispatch PD to our location?
You're bad. Don't. You're good. All good. All good.
LA 115,
Turn up on the radio with engine 6236, intersection of East Sunset Court, across the Speedway.
Merry Loudmas. Merry Loudmas to you, too. Mr. Sausage Fruit, who gets information wrong when I'm at stories. Don't give out false information. I know, Toastmaster, I know. It's not. And what's crazy about that is, if you put stuff on it, you can join it for free, or you can join for $8.95 a month. Once they find out your media, $59.95 a month.
Seven Fall 532 North Rossmore.
Go ahead. 75-3 vehicle description. 125 cross IC.
Last of Raymond.
Legacy, not for me, no.
Ocean, Nora, David. First of Belinda.
Go ahead and come up on command point assignment.
Ida, Nora, David, Adam. Female 271259 on a Bellflower.
Fired Noah.
I want to say I got my Christmas sweater at J.C. Penney's like 5 years ago. Or even longer, actually. Maybe 2010. Wow. 8 or 9 years ago, I think I got this. I've had this thing for a minute. Scott, you can be a beauty YouTuber now. I don't know what that means. You talking about the dudes who put on makeup and stuff and look hotter than most girls? I don't think I could look hotter than most girls. LOUDLABS Christmas sweaters.
Stand by for further.
Whoa, that's not good. Yeah, see, Danny? If I had my dude in your area right now, he would have got the tenant Holt. And now there's a vehicle into a structure in that same area. San Gabriel Valley is on a good one. On a good one tonight. You got the tenant Holt vehicle. Nope. The 10 at Azusa, you had a, what was it? Woo!
Engine 18, seizure 10.
Going the wrong way in the number 1 lane. Both vehicles overturned. One caught fire. That's a good story. One vehicle is on fire. That's a good story.
Yeah, let me get it. Ambulance battery 1506 East 1st Street. Code 27536 2461.
I'm not gonna sell my clothes. I was just telling my wife, like, I probably never need to buy another pair of shoes ever again. I have shoes that I've worn maybe once or twice and I've had for 6 years. If I'm ever gonna buy anything again, it'll be work boots or sandals. I go through work boots and I go through sandals a lot. But shoes, I don't really ruin shoes anymore. So, like, I don't think I'm gonna be buying a pair of shoes for a while. And same with my clothes. I don't. Every once in a while, I'll buy like a new. I'll buy a new sweater or something. But Crocs, no, not a Crocs, not a Crocs, not a Crocs. $10 for my used undies. Andrew, add some zeros to that, and now we're talking. Because those are special undies.
They will be clearing shortly and heading to our call.
11 and 4 out of 10.
No. I wear sandals, or as Hawaiians call them, slippers.
Cross IC, will you need the investigators?
Yes. There's no black ordered manager that's around in the office.
Flip-flops. Yeah, they're called flip-flops, sandals,
Ordered everyone to inside business on the ground at gunpoint.
thongs.
Quite on foot. Prescription taken with a 28.
Remember flow hose? Remember flow hose?
Male is wearing a gray suit and a cyanide torn soft laces.
I remember flow hose.
25.
Heading on about approximately 50 years of age. Conscious and breathing, 28 blood pressure.
711 660 East Foothill Boulevard.
Hey, somebody know the camera read 185 Central Olympic.
Kecker. Yeah, I do. And do you know what those guys have now turned into? First of all, what was the company name who did it? And second of all, do you know what they've turned into now?
We are going to go ahead and hold on to we're going to hold on to engine 99, engine 69, engine 125. You can, it will keep quick once you come in. We'll be able the rest of the assignment, the single arm assignment, just for overall.
They, Kecker, they, it's, what is it? Shoot, I forgot the name. Indecent? Innocent? I forgot. Oh my gosh.
190, 190.
Either way, anyways, they've turned into a street art collective for the most part. They turned into Florence and Ira. Dude, look how long it took for that barricade to turn into them actually going in. That took a while. That took a while.
497, 497, ambulance battery. 150 East First Street, code 27536, 3461.
But hold on.
Can you notify us if there's any trespass calls in the area 978 Bell Street? Missing is Nelly Estrella, people Hispanic background, 52, 110 pounds, date of birth of 4/8, 2004. Small bit light complexion, was wearing a blue sweater, black sweatpants, white shoes. Multitasking, 12/23/2018 at 10:30 hours. Information, contact Homesick Station, 333-342-4100 and 74713.
There it is, in decline. It took me a second to figure that out, but anyways, in decline. In decline has turned into street art collective. They do billboard takeovers. They have a political agenda for sure now, and they go out and put it places. Do you guys remember felony fights?
781 traffic stop 9, Symbol Bray on 7, Tom, Boy, Charles, 864.
Anybody ever check out felony fights? Yeah, in decline, the bum fight guys. Somebody just asked if we've seen bum fights. And yeah, in decline, they don't do bum fights anymore, obviously, but they're still around, and they do street art collective, or they're street artists for the most part. But you gotta put the word collective over it because they do other stuff.
Harbor Freeway 97. I have your PR from 1717 South Vermont calling.
6 chest pain.
Again, confirming 918 now.
3290 to Rico Drive.
Also, they're doing our excessive false 9229 Winnetka Avenue at Sunfire Grill and Civic 545 or East 1771.
Tegan, am I right? Is that where they are now? I believe, didn't they do the train like a tiger? And they've done a couple billboards. Are the streets now empty or no? I guess. Sure. Bum fights was years ago. Lots of years ago.
185, 161.
Units on 29-1's call.
What are you talking about, Catwoman?
20 on 16 units on the call on the Roswell Hull and Olympic. Switch
What
to
you talking about?
Attack 1, Channel 39.
What was the Backyard Brawler's name? I don't remember Backyard Brawlers. I do remember, I do know their distribution because that was the same distribution we had for felony fights. What was that guy's name? Marr? Not Bill Marr, but something Marr. Rick Marr. Rick Marr. Rick Marr. Rick Marr was the distributor. His company distributed that. Ah, gotcha, Catwoman. He's not a firefighter. He's not a firefighter. He's a stringer. He's a stringer. He just wants to be hanging out with the firefighters. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Kimbo Slice. The brother got to eat, but he didn't use the word brother. Brother got to eat.
A red-headed sweater and shorts is still at the location. Scratches at 547 RD 153.
321, Roger. I'll shoot you both 546 and 547. They seem to be related. 13L130, 13L130, come in. You come in and broken.
585.
Section 13L130,
Hi, Dad. Good morning.
13L130, come in.
Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. How was your Sunday? And how cool is that Bronson's standing and golfing?
Westbound on Broadway in a gray Honda Civic, no license. Suspect 45 now Hispanic, 18 years, falls, wearing dark clothing. Property taken as a cell phone.
I'll be right back.
The ATO, no further.
We had fire in the subfloor in the living room. We have opened up the floor. We have gotten to the scene of the fire. We do have knockdown. We are currently...
The fire was on the subfloor of a large home. They broke out the original floor to do it, so they never had heavy fire showing through the roof or anything like that. So, no, we're going to say no to that.
Engine 43, squad 118, seizure 15511, East Mulvane, across Stimson. Engine squad 28, abdominal pain, ALS, 8860, Kalamata Avenue, Preston Whittier.
1335 over there. This unit trespass suspect 12358 North Holton Vista Boulevard in the back by the carport. PR heard door rated and male spotting no visual. 22 and 79624. Bye. Company 1767.
1749 affirmative.
17867 cameras, 3553, 17849 handles.
Engine 13, you've been canceled.
Are you clear from the code Alpha?
1716 negative.
1050, Roger. The presidential unit
460 South Broadway for Walgreens. Engine 15, you've been canceled, discontinued. Everyone 129.
31 message.
Morning, short around office. 10 animated 3, get your traffic stop, Sherman Way, west of Woodland.
5790 644. 1587.
No, baby, you can't. I did. Roger, out of the drive-through window. 562 is 752, stand by for mission. She did advise that the night manager, female unknown, of the Del Taco did fire one shot at the suspects in the black sheet. I don't know if any victims are down. Additional to 562.
Street, nothing Marion.
Mary, Iris, Mom, Henry, Margot, Mary, Adam, Robert, George, Bushman, David, 77947.
To your location, man, to the station, please. Zero, locating the Boulevard. 03,
Rescue 7 respond to the chest pain. 15115 Parthenia Street.
63, can I have my last four as well, please? ID 782. 781 Roger, responding from Fairfax, please. All unit 71 is responding to from Fairfax and Clinton to 2060 South Los Angeles Boulevard.
Where'd the fog go? We just outran it. We just outran the fog.
Metro from Light Force 90. Was there an apartment number associated with our run? Is the apartment house or was it reported to be on the exterior?
1585, please.
9, we'll check the call back. Make contact with us.
Okay.
21 left.
Yeah, Metro Light Force 90. We got the water problem. Cancel the call back.
MA3, this is John, Tom, Henry, Boyd, Adam, 30, George, 1, 4, 0, 0, 1, 9, 9, 1,
3 John, 0, 0, 1, 9, 9, 1, 1. Jet mine. 109, go ahead.
109, contact ESL 11.
Boulevard, Securing Apartment 215, Ginger, 206, 3 guards, my line, number 1 involved,
39, response to Ducal restoration. 147, 50
garage, no previous security guards have been seen patrolling location. Monitor for comments, code 2 incident, 569 Central CPD is clear. Boy Adam 30 George 1400 199 1101 VIN record on the file. Correction 814 Francisco Street, Riverline, urgent care to stand by. Sin 542.
Metro Rescue 43, show us still in the hospital.
Rescue 43.
Check and verify that was the first thing on there. 2XL, go.
4949, are you clear? Well, ready, your critical missing has been found. Contact the personal reporting.
Roger, I'm going to respond back to that location. I'll go out back to room.
Suspect has a reminder. And that's a letter that has not started fire. Guys, afraid she will.
But look at me at the visual of the suspect. You only saw the spirit on register 4 fall. PR on incident 547. You saw one suspect going northbound Broadway. Suspect was wearing a red hooded sweatshirt under a tan jacket, male black. Additional suspect wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, dark tan, gray shoes with crutches was seen going southbound Broadway. PR stepping out to me.
Suspect manager initially called to the resident, secured by your 9 classes, and she was under the venom. We'll take pulse, additional to 05, actually, from 180 to 80. Yes, armor was pharmacy. Just the 2 people that being on special standards and code 2 to the 573 parking next to the point. Units responding to 2 suspects the board, no radar response.
11, 11, unavailable.
Sandy, McKinney Road, Middle Boulevard, Sheriff Office.
Van welcome suspect 2145 Griffith Park. Suspect male 5 years, left hand of left hand, 390. Which one's in at 5740, 1144. Over the boulevard, 15 5 ID 19 days. Additional 436 460 South Broadway. The alarm contains a 70 reach RP. Semi 1885, go ahead.
We'll do that into the spirit. Approximately 20 minutes ago on the Olympic in between Sandy and Maple. 25 to 30 years old. He's bodily forced to take 2 cell phones and good currency. Last seen driving a black Honda Civic. Last seen southbound on Maple. On the Olympic.
Cross ID.
Yeah,
Cross ID.
So we have one on the app set up flight 18. We also have Econ set up, and just because that we're going to look at everything like what it is.
All units, 211 occurred approximately 20 minutes ago. Olympic between 10 and April. Suspect was last seen
Metro from Rescue 903. Shows being diverted from Hospital 571 to 799. Rescue Adam, Roger 799.
Well, 2060 South Montana, the window of the studio.
Are you clear?
37 Roger, all this one.
97 Roger. For United Traffic Hazard, Glendale and Temple on Glendale, the furthest freeway underpass, debris in the roadway, blocking 3 lanes, code 2 incident 0579 and RD 237.
Agent Mayor, update my enclosed focus.
Give us that debris in the roadway, call over, move it to debris.
Force 48, smoke detector, intersection 13th Street and Cabrillo Avenue.
Agency 111-851, handle the vandalism suspect, Highway 145 Griffith Park Boulevard, code 2 574, under 1144.
All right, we're at 3:48. I'll give you till 4. Once we hit 4, I'm gonna later lose us. If we get something between now and 4, obviously I'll take you with me. But yeah, 11 more minutes.
95 Roger.
Yeah, that's what my teachers used to say.
Battalion 10, release move up. Battalion 10, release move up.
11, 16A11, are you clear? A11 negative. A11 Roger.
Rescue 74, respond to the sick person, 17, confirm land.
Control.
You said my 11 on, let me go.
Level 90 is 5884 Watch 4, Circle 6 at sunset or day in the watch?
Verify 15A44.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Engine 192, squad 191, upper 2, enter ALS.
For Christmas Eve, I want a breaking news story, please. Breaking news! I need a breaking news story. Please, por favor. 911! more minutes! Ugh.
Hello, I need a line again.
Metro 46. Check the call back. There's no 1219.
I believe I'm working tomorrow night or tonight, I guess. Depends on how my Monday goes. I do have family plans in the evening. If I can get a bunch of rest before that, I'll work after that, or I'll try to rest up. I'd like to be out at the when it turns midnight. That'd be fun. So yeah, I'll probably head out.
Do you have it on the ACC? Could do a DS and press F10 to refresh. Consider here.
What's up, Rapid Response? You showed up at the end. We got about another 8 minutes before I say goodbye. If we get a story within 8 minutes, I'll take you with me, but we're calling it a night. Kind of. Actually got some things to take care of. Maybe. If he responds. Are you listening? Are you here? My after stream plans? Text me. Don't message on here. Text me if you're still around.
Engine Squad 7, 68 Labs, Hudson, Carol. Engine 43, water flow alarm, 16150, East 7th Street, from Simpson. Where you the caller is going to come out gate direct.
7 more minutes.
44 suspects are now 14735 Intro Boulevard.
7 more minutes. It's probably going to be around midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., Dad. But I'll send you the text.
3053, stop your place in apartment 3, it's code answer 0588 or 393.
14719, Grayland, crossing so.
Huh. Looks like there's a new show on Netflix I need to check out, produced by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Anywhere for like 6. Union units. And APW suspect there now. 718 South Alameda. 718 South Alameda in front of Alameda Trade Center. Suspect is male white, 30 to 40 years.
Hey, Striker, happy holidays to you too. I'm even wearing my festive sweater.
91 1509.
And somebody needs a haircut. But I'm not getting one anytime soon. My wife's not so happy about it. About a month ago, she goes, all right, we got it, we get it, you can cut it. She's like, we got it. And I said, nah, just gonna let it go. Just let it go, yo.
Unit 44 suspect there now, 15421 Moscow Boulevard. at the car wash on the Volkswagen side. Suspect is a male Hispanic, 20 years, white shirt, black pants, cruiser incident 0593 and RD 1981.
On Cage, and he's still alive. Which one's up on 940, 449? 21 and 85. If you get a longer needed, you can just go.
15-5.
This information only on code 30 ringer.
Bye, everybody that's saying bye. Bye. Thank you for hanging out with us and watch me sit on my butt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the holiday wishes. I hope everybody has a safe and exciting Christmas Eve day, Christmas Eve night. Or, for those of us in the future, Merry Christmas to you already. Merry, Merry Christmas. I hope you get everything you wished for. Tear gas irritation. They got the barricaded suspects out. There was a barricaded suspect in, or suspects in Bell Gardens. They're gone now. Yeah, guys, if you're gonna drink, call an Uber. Don't be stupid. In today's world, if you get a DUI, you're an idiot. In yesterday's world, you get a DUI, if you get a DUI, you were an idiot. But you also had to get yourself home. And sometimes taxis weren't the best. But taxis are better than a ticket or killing somebody. So make sure you hit up those Lyft drivers. Make sure you hit up those designated drivers. Make sure you hit up those Uber drivers. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to catch a lift. And if anybody's stuck in LA and needs a ride tomorrow night, I might be around. That'd be my Christmas treat. My Christmas treat to ya. Ooh, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Pushing to beat. In front of this residence, 1750.
Nice. 1040 purpose for now, 147. 352 Boulevard, close to 573 on D974.
413951 442 3887.
What we should do, maybe we'll do it, no, I don't know, but what we should do is one day, and this will be fun, I'll put a designated driver in this seat, and then I'll sit in that seat. I won't have open containers in the car because that's illegal, but I will go out of the car, and the camera can go out of the car too. I can have a couple cocktails, get back in the car, not be the driver, but go stringing. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun string. Who am I gonna get to drive me? Not one of you. Not one of you. But I'll get somebody to drive me around, and I'll go stringing drunk. That'd be fun.
25, squad 40, overdose, 9309, East Boston, cross Reed.
Yeah, that should be exciting. All right, here we are. Oh, 3:59. Ooh, so close. All right, let me put my hat on so everybody recognizes me. Get Victor to do it. No, I'm gonna have one of my buddies do it, which he'll have a hard time not drinking himself. But no, I don't want one of my stringers to do it because then that kind of puts us out of position. I'd rather have. I know some race car drivers. Hey, 4 a.m. All right, cool. So this is me saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your family. You guys know, because of this feed, this stream, and who I am, life can change like that, man, like that. So enjoy what you have. Don't complain about it. Embrace it. Later, losers.